y'all. Hey! Happy Sunday. Welcome back. Welcome back to the recap edition of the Queens of Boxing Talk. My name is Nik J. I am a boxing fan. I am a sports fan. I am a Dallas Cowboys fan. If you didn't know, now you know. This is my partner, my hating ass partner who has her nose turned up at my cowboy gear. But today she's got on Laker gold, and I was looking for her Texans red, white, and blue. How you doing, friend? How are you?
You know what's funny? Your team is getting ready to play. I wouldn't be too loud. You know, the Cowboys have a habit of choking. I'm just saying.
Shall see. We shall see.
I'm just saying, you know, y'all good for getting the gaggles and giggles.
Well, even if we do, we're going to the playoffs. I don't know what's going to have make of those Texans that you support so much, but whatever. Cowboys.
We're literally 7-5.
Cowboys.
Literally 7-5. It's not horrible.
It's not. It's much better than they normally are. I will say that. They are. Yeah, they are.
Crazy. At least as a Texan, I know that we might start the season off kind of shaky. At least we don't start our season off real good every year and then get to the playoffs and be like, you know, I've had enough. I don't want to play today. And then Brian and all your fans be like, we're going to the Super Bowl next year.
Of course you don't, because you don't get to the playoffs.
That's okay. I'd rather not get to the playoffs than get there every year and then not go anywhere else.
That sounds like
the first round and shit.
That sounds about right from the fan of a team who's never won anything.
That's okay.
That sounds about right.
We ain't never won, and y'all ain't won nothing in a long time. Y'all ain't won nothing since we became an organization.
Even still, we've won more than you.
It's okay. That's okay. Even still, y'all ain't won nothing in the 20 years that we've been an organization.
But we've won.
Okay, that's okay. If you love holding on to that one win like them Buds fans.
It's not one, it's 5.
Okay.
We have 5 championships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Holding on to them 5 like it's your last. And apparently it was your last. Because y'all ain't won shit since.
Well, when was the last time the Texans won?
That's okay.
Oh, that's okay is not an appropriate answer.
Right now, that's all that matters.
How you been, friend?
I mean, I had a great evening, friend. Wonderful evening. Fantastic fucking evening.
Great.
What about you?
Excellent. Absolutely fantastic weekend of boxing. I'm really in my happy place, okay? Basketball is in full form. Your Lakers won the mid-season championship. And let me not say your Lakers, because I am a Laker fan as well. I love the Lakers. You know, college basketball is up and running. My U of H Cougars are number 3 in the nation. We're looking good. Football is in full swing. Boxing has been beating us upside the head with excellent matchups every weekend. I am in my happy place, y'all. I really am in my happy place. And you guys get to get my Cowboy Scully today because it is shampoo day for me. Okay, and since we came on a little bit earlier today, my routine was interrupted and I wasn't completely done with my hair. And I did not want to hear my mama talk bad about me. So, you know, I know she's a huge fan of the Cowboys, as am I. I figured I could cover her up with Cowboy Scully shirt and do a little something to my face and I'd be okay.
You got on earrings and a lipstick. She ain't gonna complain. You look very sports wifey. Mm-hmm.
Y'all come on in the room because we do have things to discuss. This is the Queens of Boxing Talk. So we will be discussing the absolutely fantabulous boxing cards. And I say cards with an S that happened on yesterday. Baby DAZN gave us a great one. And Top Rank came through with a barn burner yesterday. If you did not get to catch the Top Rank card, I would advise you to do so pronto. Okay, because we're going to start there. Let me invite y'all into the room. Come on in. Come on in. Hey, Sean Terrence, how you doing? Messenger 215. Pablo Escobar, I see you. Y'all come on in. Early Fairy, Jalen Thompson, I see you. Jay, Dodge J, Jason Pennywheel, come on in. Hey, Bullet, what's going on? Marcus, Georgia Peach, how you doing, girl? I ain't seen you in a while. How you been? What's up, Shaquelle? I see you, Mo 2013, Joshua Corner, Kishwar Meacham, how you doing? G McCall 09, Texas 16 South. What's up? Oh, I'm an old happy ass. Is that what I am? Oh, okay. Yeah. Don't be mad because I got joy in my heart. Knockout Kings, how you doing? Frank from the land. What's up? Real fight enthusiast. Ty Rose, King Grayson, Presidential Mike. I see y'all time out with Mr. Moss. I see some new folks in here. Come on in the room. Come on, introduce yourself in the chat. How you doing, Devin Bell? John Nori. How you doing? Yagua. I see y'all. First Degree Sports. Come on in. Let me first super chat of the night. The absolutely wonderful, our day one phenomenal Mexican. He says the Queens got it out of mud, standing on business. Now, why would you come in here and do me like that?
Because we did. And this is the only time that we get to tell that story that we really did start from the bottom. Because once we hit like 100K, we ain't gonna doing that shit. Ain't no starting from the bottom. We big now. Y'all that know, we started at the bottom.
Okay, we could say started at the bottom, but we will not be getting it out the mud. We will not. Okay. Texas 16 South, Boxing and Barbecue. Rolo, how y'all doing? Y'all come on in. Come on in. Come on in the house. Presidential Mike, he says, good evening. Dev won because the Cowboys losing tonight. Oh, Presidential Mike, you came in with the bullshit. Ah, okay, Mike. All righty. You come right on in and have yourself a seat. Front row and center. So look, y'all, we have a dazzling night to recap. Okay, there was some excellent boxing going on yesterday. We made some predictions, most of which I want to say all of our predictions came true. Did we have any disagreements? I think we agreed on everything. Yes, on Friday. I'm not sure.
I think we did. I don't think we really disagreed on anything.
Yeah, I don't think we really disagreed on much. We're gonna jump right into the top rank card because we'll save the DAZN card for last. But on the top rank card, shout out. Listen, honey, I didn't get to see this one. I didn't get to go this far back, but I heard Tiger Johnson was in the fight of his life. He eked out a draw. I know. Tiger, honey.
I was very much taken aback, friend, because I was like, damn, I know Tiger is a better fighter than what he giving off. What's going on? Baby, he was fighting for his life.
It was a lot of fighting for their lives going on this top rank card because Jahai Tucker was also fighting for his life.
I don't know what was wrong with the boys last night. These are usually the flashy boys. They were not doing good yesterday. And then there was some smaller cars before them, and I can't remember that boy name, but his last name was Hunter. He lost and started swinging on everybody in the damn ring. He was still hitting his opponent. His coach came. He started swinging on him. He pushed the referee. He was literally going around the ring whooping niggas' asses.
What's his name? Keith Hunter. Keith Hunter let Rohan Polanco beat the brakes off of him. Keith Hunter's shorts was twisted around. I knew then it was going to be a good night for him. Okay. Them shorts, them trunks were completely twisted in the wrong direction. His corner did not fix them when he went over there. Rohan was, when I say literally and figuratively knocking the snot out of him. He knocked the snot, the spit, the everything out of poor Keith Hunter. And he was game. He wanted to fight. You could tell he ain't no punk, he don't bitch, no shit like that. But he just can't fight though. Not Rohan. Rohan was in there laughing at him. Rohan was in there talking about, come on, playing with him. It was bad. And if I was the ref, I would have called it too, because it just didn't make no sense for him to keep on taking them hits. He just was getting beat up real bad. It was ugly. It was real ugly for him. But once the ref called it, he wanted to get more fierce. You should have been doing that in the ring, homeboy.
That's what I said. How you mad at these people for saving you and they ain't inviting your ass back to shit else?
Ever.
He was so mad. He was still pushing people as he walked out of the ring. He walked out of the ring and sat in the back of the arena, and like they had to walk to him to take his shit off of him. Like he was still causing the scene in the chairs.
Sir.
They ain't inviting him back to nothing else. You need a job. You're gonna have to get you one now.
Untwist your shorts.
Baby.
Please and thank you. So yeah, Keith Hunter got beat up. Tiger was he was I don't want to say gifted. He had his fight was ended in a draw, and then Jahai Tucker also was kind of a little bit maybe gifted a draw as well. Mind you, Jahai Tucker is coming off of his first loss. Okay, he lost his last fight. So he got right back in with another ranked opponent. I want to say this opponent was ranked number 5. I don't know in which boxing, which sanctioned body, but he's ranked number 5 somewhere. And Jahai Tucker, he wants to fast track himself. And as Tim Bradley so rudely put it, apparently his contract is up, and so this is why they are matching him so tough at Top Rank, because I guess he's not coming back. So they want to send him out the door beat up and bruised, and that's kind of what happened to him again yesterday. Jahai Tucker is tough, but he is not. You know, we rush folks, and we really shouldn't rush him. I think yesterday was his 15th fight. But he has a lot of things to learn. And I just, folks want to get to the money. But in order to get to the money, you got to win, honey. You have to keep winning. So, Jahai?
They might not be with us next year. This shit tough, man, and people don't realize it. They used to fighting out there in the street and in the gym, whooping they boys, and then it take on a new light when you in there with some real fucking professionals.
Key word, professional boxer. You can be tough all day long, but you have to learn the skill of boxing. Okay, you have to learn the skill part. Anyway, so then there was Jahai Tucker. So then we go to the main card from Top Rank. And I want to say young, my God, I love him. Young Bruce Shushu Carrington. Okay. Shushu at 126. He's another one. Youngster. I think he is maybe in double-digit fights at this point. If so, it's late teens. He's still early in his career, but looking really sharp, really composed. Okay. Always moisturized. Yes. And he finished his fight, I want to say in round 2. Did you see him? How you feel about Shushu, friend?
Yeah, I love Shushu. Shushu is awesome. Like, he's very professional. He's very well spoken. I love when they put the microphone in his face. Shushu is the future of this shit right here. If he keep on at this rate, he is gonna be the future of this shit, and I love it. I love it.
And he's small. He fights at 126, I believe. Because I think I heard, I'm not so sure, but I think I heard him say he feels like he could possibly want that Monster Anyway smoke. Now, I don't know about all that Shushu. Not just yet. But I love the ambition. I love the aspiration. Okay. I like that. I like it a lot. So then we go to Jesus. I'm so sick and tired of seeing this big old monster in these purple trunks and these horrific ass.
Friend, that was the first thing I noticed when I saw him was the purple fucking trunks. Sir, every single fight that I've seen you in, you have had on those same fucking trunks. I need to know how much trunks is at this point. I think we need to start him a GoFundMe so we can get him a new pair. Brother, it didn't warm out.
The trunks and the tied locks have sent me to a place. Anytime I see him on my screen, I feel like I'm gonna smell stank. Sir, sir, stop, sir. When I saw him on the way in and he got his sloppy self on that scale and did like this and flexed and not one muscle came popping out at all, I knew then I was tired of seeing him. Yes, the heavyweight who fought Torres.
I know them titties was out and then got, like you said, had the nerve to flex. Wasn't nothing to flex. Hell, I think me and you flexing both combined got more muscle than that. Shit.
It was awful. It was awful and embarrassing. And Torres knocked the rubber band thing that was in his lock. It was just all bad. It was another fight for Torres to style on somebody. I guess learn what it feel like to beat up on a big whale because he's huge and blubbery and out of whack and just
sloppy.
He's sloppy.
Sloppy. He fall and that goddamn body start moving. He almost up there with Christopher Lovejoy for me.
He really almost. He might be worse. He may be worse. Anyway, so congratulations to Torres because he pulled that off. Woo wee. What a surprise. Yeah. Anyway, so then we get the co-main event. Xander Zayas versus who did Xander fight? Xander fought Fortea. Okay. They have been building Xander for a really long time. He's always looking pretty decent, really good. This was another fight, baby. And I guess Budweiser is one of Xander's sponsors because he's gonna have that Budweiser hat on during the weigh-ins, right after the fight, right before the fight. He is repping Budweiser. Okay, if you drink beer, get you some Budweiser because that was Xander was repping. But Xander finished his fight early. And Xander finished with some body shots this time, honey. Shit, he went down low and he got his opponent out of there with some vicious shots to the gut. I still think Xander can use some work with his defense. His offense is fluid. He's always on he's an offensive fighter, but once he steps up in competition, that chin is going to get tested. How did you feel about Xander, friend?
I think he's decent, friend. I need to see him with some competition. Like the people they be having him fight, he just beat them like easily. Like it really ain't no competition to it. So I want to see him with somebody with some on them because he's just beating the hell out of these damn warehouse workers he fighting.
Well, I won't necessarily say the guy he was fighting was a warehouse worker, but again, don't want to rush him. Because they have big plans for Xander. Don't want to quite rush him, but he does need to get some more competitive opponents. Okay, that's what I'll say. A little bit more competitive opponents. And Rolo, I read your comment early. No, we didn't. Neither one of us predicted what happened last night in the main events. Okay, Espinoza went in there and erupted on Ramirez last night. Okay. Completely erupted. Why did I feel like I was watching Sebastian Fundora? What? Look, y'all, I watch boxing, a lot of boxing, but I don't know everybody. I didn't know this man. I did not know Rafael Espinoza. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I did not know him. I really didn't. Robeezy was the name that was recognizable to me. He was the champion. That's why I made the pick that I made. I was not familiar with Espinoza. Honey, I should have been. Friend, first of all, he's such a high volume puncher. but he's tall and he's strong. And I didn't hear not one somebody say nothing about him being no weight bully. So I don't want to hear nothing else about nobody else being no weight bully because he's 6'1", fighting at 126 pounds. Okay.
I disagree. You know, I don't like that shit, friend. When they be tall like that, ain't no reason you fighting down at 126 pounds like that. Ain't no reason you starving yourself when it come down to it, my good brother. I felt bad. That's the only word that I could use to say to make it any of it make sense. I felt bad. And a lot of people, I got seen a lot of people say they wasn't really high on Robisi. They didn't think Robisi was all that great. And I thought Robisi was decent.
He
Baby,
is good, but Espinoza is better.
man, he made him look like shit. And I know we gonna get to them in a second, but Top Rank did not help the situation last night. They 100% made that shit worse. I hate Timothy Bradley so fucking bad. Like, you're a bitch, Tim Bradley. And I don't think people say that enough to you. And hopefully, well, since what I heard, that ESPN is finna kick Top Rank off of ESPN. So I
We
hope.
have tea.
Oh, we got a bunch of baby. The tea is piping.
Okay.
ESPN is fixing to get rid of Top Rank boxing.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And they ain't talking about it because they love hating on PBC and PBC jumping from promotion to promotion. Top Rank and ESPN been linked up for a very long time.
Well, let me get some of these super chats real fast. Let's see. Presidential Mike. Oh, yeah, I don't want to read that again. Phenomenal Mexican came back. He says, and Ozzy kicked Montana's dog. Ooh, we gonna talk about it. Presidential Mike came back and said, Montana love is marshmallow soft. Oh, we're gonna talk about it. We're definitely gonna talk about that. And Devin Bell, how you doing, Devin? He says, no disrespect to the other content creators, but this is my favorite boxing channel. Shout out to the queens. Oh, Devin, thank you. Thank you so very kindly. We appreciate the nice words. Thank you very much. So look, y'all, it looked like they were in two different weight classes, if I'm being honest. Robezy, short guy, and he was in there. When I say fighting for his life, when I say windmilling for his life, looked like in that, what was it, 56th round that he got the knockdown, looked like, he was gonna end it. I thought it was gonna be over with. But this is what I mean when I say, do you have a chin? Everybody love to say, oh, he got dog, he ain't got no dog. You don't know until you know, until it's tested. Okay. Both gentlemen last night, both of them had dog. But Espinosa, he was like a rabbit dog. He had rabies or something. Like he was just not taking no for an answer. He was walking through everything Rabizi was throwing, and he was catching him with clean shots. Espinoza was hitting Robezy everywhere though.
Friend, he hit him one time and he like punched him in the back in the kidneys. And I don't know how he got like back there to wrap around him that far, but he was punching him in the hips. He was punching him in the arms. He was literally hitting that man everywhere.
He was hitting him everywhere. And keep in mind, he's the taller boxer. But when I say he was administering a body assault against Robezy, he was up in Robezy's kidneys. He was slicing and dicing. Then he would come back up. The amount of punches that man threw last night is ridiculous. Like, Errol Spence has a punch output that's always really typically very high. This man, I'm telling y'all, it was like watching Fundora kind of, because he was just hitting him everywhere, anywhere he could. And he was connecting. He was accurate. He was touching Robeezy's ass up. And Robeezy tried his best. He did his very best, y'all. He did. He did. He tried. He tried. He really did. But by round 12, he had expended everything in his gas tank. He had done all that he could possibly do. But Espinoza kicked on his nitro button, and them punches was flying in round 12 more than they were in round 1. And he had to go head on and drop down to that knee. Robeezy had to go and take a knee. He had to go head on and take that knee. And that is what cost him the fight. It was a close fight, but if you watched it from 1 through 12, Espinoza was clearly the aggressor the entire night. He got caught, but he didn't give a damn. His chin and his will to win was just higher yesterday. And he did it in grand fashion. That fight was in Robeezy's hometown, in his backyard in Miami, with all the Puerto Ricans there. Espinoza's from Mexico.
And then they top rank full of shit. Top rank full of shit. After he took that fucking belt, they videoed him walking through the crowd and Robeezy people patting him and yelling for him and shit. He was standing over there talking like Top Rank. They did enough. Like I really realized.
Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Let's talk about it. Congratulations, Rafael Espinoza. Fantastic win. Okay. But let's just talk about how Top Rank and ESPN gets down. Let's talk about their visuals. Let's talk about their commentary.
You know what? And I realized it's not just boxing commentary that's bad, very strong bias where you can see it. I was watching something earlier with VJ. It was basketball related. It was Malika Andrews, this black girl, and I can't remember his name, but it was another basketball player. And they were having a conversation, and then they were talking about like LeBron being the GOAT. Mm-hmm. And then the girl in the middle was like, well, what about Serena Williams? This ain't about.
What were they talking about? The GOAT of what?
Just sports of all time, period. Like LeBron really, really up there with the accolades and achievements and all that shit. Okay. So, bro, out of nowhere, she was like, yeah, what about Serena Williams? She's a black woman and she overcame. I was like, bro, get the fuck off my television. Female Timothy Bradley. They like trauma, friend. They like trauma. They like a little racism on top of their trauma. But they like some weird shit over there at Top Rank, and I don't like it. ESPN.
They are very I don't know. I really don't know what to call it. But I just want to say this on record. I thought the way they showed Robeezy and were all up in his locker room after the fight and showed every movement he made after that, I thought that was so insulting.
Tacky. I got the word for it.
It was tacky. It was insulting. It was intrusive. Okay. He had already lost. He was in the ring. He did the appropriate thing. He congratulated his opponent. When I go back into my locker room, close the door. Why are y'all in here? And then they had a split screen. And then they gave this man's whole life story about him being a defecto from Cuba. All of this stuff.
It was Mark Kriegel. Let me add some commentary to what my friend is saying. It's Mark Kriegel trauma feeding ass. Go ahead.
I hated everything about it. The man, I'm not gonna lie. I was rooting for Devin when he fought Lomachenko, but I thought it was wrong as fuck for them to be back there. And we got the meme of Lomachenko that floats around every time people want to get under Lomachenko fans' skin of him back there crying. I hated that. I didn't like when they caught Jared Anderson laying on his mama bosom after he had a tough fight. I hate that shit. Stop doing that. Stop that.
For what?
He was laying on her bosom. I don't like that. Okay? Had he popped the titty out and started sucking on it, we all would have saw that. I don't like that. Stay out the folks' locker rooms after the fight. They have given you all that you need to have inside the ring. Let them have their moment to recover and do what they need to do with the folks that they trust back there. They do not trust y'all in the cameras, and I wouldn't either. Don't let another fucking camera come back there. I'm telling all the boxers at ESPN, win or lose, close your door. Close the door after your fights because you're going to be blasted on TV. They put everything on there. Okay, they be all up in your nose.
Do you think, I know they recording, but do you think they know that they're being live streamed like that?
I don't think so. I don't think they know.
I don't think Robeezy would have been boo-hooing the way he was boo-hooing if he'd known he was being recorded like that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think they know. And I just think that's so intrusive. But even if he did, friend, the man had just lost his belt in his hometown. He had done, you know, the face you put on when you out there in the ring, he had done all of that. So at that point, man, it is what it's going to be. I'm finna break down whatever I need to do, you know, but I don't need these cameras in here. I just think that is so, like you said, tacky. And then to give all the commentary, the hard not life, got it out the mud, tragic, the poorest story, you know, that they give on top of it. I just was mad. I was mad all the way around, and shame on them.
Okay, well, I'll tell you where I got mad at the ESPN commentary. They brought I Am Mixed up on a big screen. He was on the jumbo screen having a conversation. I Am Mixed.
Oh.
My daddy's white. My mom is black. But I still treated her like she was my mama. Him. So they got I Am Mixed up on the damn Jumbotron. And he says, I'll come out of retirement to fight Canelo. Why Canelo ain't calling my name? Because Canelo ain't got us. Hey, what the fuck you gonna do, Andre?
I know you lying.
Sell that motherfucking book. Sell that book.
I know you lying.
No, I'm dead ass serious.
Andre Ward was on. See, I missed this because I was going back and forth. Andre Ward was on the ESPN commentary, and he told them folks he wanted to fight.
He wasn't there with them. They brought him in. You know how they call you on the video like a lot, whatever, a Teams meeting.
Yes,
Teams friend. And he was like, yeah, I don't know why Canelo ain't calling my name. Canelo should call. He calling me out. I'll come out of retirement to fight Canelo. Boy, I know you don't need no money. You done been in a Creed movie. You had an ESPN contract where they still play Creed. Creed got his own thing, okay? I know goddamn well, Andre, you not coming out of retirement because I know you sued to be able to not fight no more when you got a bunch of money, and they told you the only stipulation that they had for you was that you couldn't fight no more.
Now, Dre.
Yes, Dre did.
No, Dre didn't. Dre. Now, Dre. Now, Dre. Dre. Dre.
Dre did, friend. And I was very much shook because I was like, not Canelo.
How dare him?
How dare you? The audacity. I'll come out of retirement. Andre, you old.
Old.
And you ain't just a little bit old either because I'm grown. And when I was grown, I was becoming grown. You was real grown. So I know you pushing. You up there, Andre. You 45, 46. Fuck you talking about getting in the goddamn ring with Canelo Alvarez.
And you been out of the ring for over 5 years now, Dre.
Him and that goddamn leg, ankle, whatever was fucked up on him, better go have several sit downs.
Several.
Baby, he's trying to sell that book. You can't put Canelo in that book. That book ain't gonna sell because Canelo name ain't in that book. That's something your ass did not do.
Well, Yeah, I can't believe him. I surely missed that. Now, the other thing that I was waiting for with that whole card, it was very interesting because I don't think I've ever seen ESPN cross promote, not cross promote, but give promotion, another promotional company so much.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Andre 39? Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. Andre is 39, friend. Or I was shit. Well, goddamn, he aging like milk. Cause he been old grown a long fucking time.
friend.
I'm old, friend. He older than me. I'm confused. I am really shocked. We live now. I'm gonna have to go look at something. Ain't no fucking way Andre Ward is 39, friend.
Yeah, he did. He did. Andre Styles. He retired early. You remember when he retired? Everybody was like, "Why he leaving like this? He still got tread on the tires. He still." Yeah, he was. He was kind of young. Not young, but he retired early, pretty much. We all were shocked. We were shocked when he retired.
Come on back, Andre. Come on back. See, I thought maybe he a little elderly.
You thought he was with Floyd? No.
Come on back, Andre. Canelo, say Andre Ward right now. Get your ass out of retirement right now. You old enough to take that goddamn ass whooping, Andre. I bet you won't come back after that. 39? Hell no, nah, friend. We live in goddamn Twilight Zone. Ain't no way.
You had him with Floyd. No, he's not Floyd's age.
Andre been friend. Well, then that damn other side in him got him looking very.
Yeah. See, she done cut herself out because she cutting up so bad. Me myself, how you doing? Thank you so much for the super chat. They said me myself says Ebony Bridges, my favorite OnlyFans star and female boxer, lost last night, and I feel sad. Oh, me myself, I'm so sorry, but she'll be fine. She has an OnlyFans. And shout out to Yoshida. Shout out to Yoshida for putting that work. We wanted somebody else to put that work up on Ebony, but our girl gonna get her shot either way. Tough Gloves Boxing, thank you so much. Yoshida was about that action last night. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. And so let's go ahead and jump on over to the DAZN card. Again, shout out to Rafael Espinoza, Robizi. Hey, champ, we hope you bounce back. That was a tough fight last night. That man just did not want, he was not going to be denied. He just was not going to be denied. So absolutely phenomenal card, especially for the free. Okay, it was a free card on ESPN. So fantastic card for the free. But we're going to get over here to the card that was a pay-per-view card. Okay, this is the one that we were seething over. This is the one that had me a little bit nervous yesterday. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was a little bit nervous. Now my friend, she was not. She had nerves of steel. She was ready. But I was a little bit nervous. I can't lie to y'all. Marcel Curry, how you doing? And thank you. Says Miss Boxiana, how do you feel about Devin's ability to handle Tank after his performance last night? Marcel,
I'm gonna fuck y'all up because I had to play the field here. So we needed some controversy on the show. But y'all gonna be very, very surprised. I said today I was gonna have to give Javante some words. So
okay, well, we'll start at the bottom of the main card. Shout out to first of all, let me just give a shout out to Bill Haney. Okay. Because last night he was a hard-working trainer. Okay, all three of his fighters were in the ring last night. Fight card started off with his young guy. What's his name? Shamar? Is it Shamar Cannell? Okay, he came to fight last night. 6th rounder, looked good. Young and thin. Beat up on Joe Mesa. Then he also had Jahani Jones. Is his name? Not Jahani. Ohari.
It's something like that. I think it's a Hari.
Ohari. No, Omari.
Is it an M or A?
It's
I
a
mean, M or A.
M. It's a.
Okay.
I got it mixed up with Ohari Davis. It's Omari Jones. Omari Jones last night was in with what I told y'all. I felt like it was going to be a really good fight. Him and the guy from Stockton. Who did he fight? Oh, Kalisto. Moderna. Kalisto got beat up, but Kalisto was throwing them things before he got caught. Also, yesterday, sound out for me in the chat, and friend, I'm asking you too. Yesterday, it felt like it was a lot of early stoppages. Felt like the refs were stopping the fights early to me. And you know, I'm not a fan of people taking punishment after punishment, round after round after round. But it just felt like yesterday that a lot of those stoppages were early.
I think they were trying to keep people from getting hurt and kind of get hurry up and get to the main event so they wouldn't be tied up into that top rank card.
Okay. Okay. Maybe that's what it was. But it seemed like on both cards, it was some stoppages that would happen kind of early. I was like, they could have kept going. But whatever the case may be. Omari put them ones and twos on that young man yesterday and made him rethink his life. He you know, he's young. I don't even think he's in the double digits fights yet. But he's working very hard. I like seeing him on the Devin Haney's training camp footage. You see a lot of him. They work a lot together. So and he's also from Oakland, so that was his first fight back at home, big stage, and he looked good. He could take a punch too because he got clocked a few times, but he kept coming forward, kept his composure, and he was able to get his guy out of there. So shout out to my namesake Omari Jones with the win yesterday. Keep it up. Now, main card got started off with a female card, Ebony Bridges versus Miyoko. Was it Miyoko or
it's Miyo?
Mio Yoshida? First of all, shout out to Mia Yoshida's little girl. She stole my heart last night. Oh my God.
That's how you root your mama on. That's how you root your mama on. You give her your full 1-2, baby. I was like, yeah, I don't want to be crying. This is too much for me.
So, Rick, get your ass out of here. Get your ass out of here with that foolishness. I ain't trying to hear nothing you talking about right now.
Oh, no. You just had so much to say about the Texans. Now, I told you, you don't do that before we got in here because your team ain't played yet. The Cowboys love to choose. Here we are.
The game just started. I ain't trying to hear nothing y'all talking about.
Yeah, you start bad, you end bad.
Mike Jones, he says Andre Styles on Canelo, Tank ducks Devin fights Matias, 140 on fire. Let me see. Andre Styles on Canelo. Ooh, Tank ducks Devin. Devin fights Matias, 140 on fire. You know what? A lot of people don't think Devin will fight Matias. I ain't one of them people though. We shall see. Mike Jones came back and said Bill is the best promoter in boxing. Don King Jr. I absolutely motherfucking agree. I agree. I absolutely agree with that. Also, so Ebony Bridges, friend, please give the backstory again on Ebony Bridges and the fighter she just fought and why it's hilarious that she lost to her.
Well, Ebony has been running from Shay Metcalf. She's out of Dallas. She has I think she got the WBO. I think she got the WBO featherweight title. Either way, Ebony been ducking Shay. Well, Shay fought Ebony's opponent that she fought last night a couple of weeks ago. She took the belt off of her. So Shay and this lady, Japanese lady, I don't want to pronounce her name wrong because I don't let nobody mess with my name. Yoshida. She's fixing to have to fight Shay again because Ebony Bridges lost. But that's what Ebony forget for saying that she didn't know Shay, which is the person who beat up her opponent in her last fight.
So, okay, let me follow you correctly. So Ebony Bridges, do we know what happened to her original opponent? Did she have another opponent?
She had another opponent, last minute change. Yoshida, she jumped in for her. What
Okay.
should have been Shay Metcalf.
Exactly. So instead of picking the winner of the fight between Shay and Yoshida, Ebony thought she was finna cheer pick Yoshida because she was the loser. She lost to Shay. So instead of her picking the winner of that fight, which was not even 2 months ago, not even a full month ago, she picks the loser of the fight and then turns around and loses to the loser. And I don't want to call Yoshida a loser because she clearly beat Ebony Bridges' ass.
And Shay put the beats on her. So she's in purgatory. She not a loser, but she not in heaven either. So
Well, golly. Well, there you go. She was in heaven last night, though, because she fought her ass off. Ebony looked like a mad zombie. She had nothing. All she had was herself coming forward. She was
she's
throwing
not
punches.
good.
She's not.
She an OnlyFans model, like for real. They got her out there so she can come out there at them weigh-ins, look like that. She's cute. When she behind the camera, she got her stuff. She got them teeth. Hey,
Is she really?
like she's a decent look on TV, friend. They gave her TV makeup. She's decent looking, but that's what she is a look.
Okay, well. Okay. Well, the universe said when you and them looks go sit down. That's what the universe said. You and them looks go sit down. Cause Yoshida is she wants this belt and she finna take it up off of you. So good for Yoshida. Congratulations to her. I hope Shay can get a rematch with Yoshida and we can see Metcalf and Yoshida too. And our girl from the Big D can go represent. We pulling for you, Shay. We praying for you. We hope you get that fight, baby girl. We really do. So then the next fight on the card after that one was Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz. Look, y'all, I like Andy. And oh, I wish he spoke great English. I like Andy. Andy got personality. Andy came out dancing. Andy came out on his BES. I like Andy. Braids was nice and fresh. Out there with Bosie and Boots in Philly, getting good tutelage and whatnot. Came up in that thing, second professional fight. Another 10 rounder. Didn't last 5. Baby, what you think about old Andy Cruz, honey?
Regardless, whenever Keyshawn try to fight him again, he's still the daddy. He gonna remain the daddy because Andy is getting way better. Remember I told you I seen some footage of him. He looked like pure shit. I wasn't expecting that. He fast. He moves incredibly well. Like I ain't used to seeing nobody with feet and hands that move that fast at the same time. He is quick. That dude didn't know what the fuck had hit him. He was like, it's an octopus. I don't know where it is. I remember Kevin Hart. It's an octopus. He didn't know. I'm glad it ended the way it did. I knew it was gonna end because Andy just kept hurting him. He was throwing the makers. I was like, ooh, shit.
And that's been one of the things people were critical of about him coming, being an Olympian, I think twice, having that amateur style and not necessarily sitting down on his punches. All of that can change. Okay. All of that has changed. He's getting good tutelage in the Philly gym. Okay. He's sitting down on those punches. That was another fight that I thought was kind of stopped prematurely. I knew what was coming, but I did want to see a little bit more just because I feel like Andy needs the rounds, So I was disappointed that they stopped that fight so early. But that man, Stefan Giafani, he didn't have nothing. He didn't have anything for Andy Cruz. So shout out to Andy Cruz, honey. 135 pounds division is still one of the what do I want to say? It's stacked. It's a lot of competition at 135. Okay, still. even with the guys who've moved on from 135, there's still a lot of competition down there. I can't wait for them to finally start mixing it up. And I do. I mean, we talk about 135 and whatnot. It was a little bit of bickering going on the Twitterverse yesterday with a 135-pounder who's slowly getting on your good side. Tell the people what was going on with when we had, I mean, the businessman. I'm sorry, the businessman and Richardson Hitchens.
Stay here. Don't leave. No, come back. Come back, friend. You must stay here. Very, very, very fucking surprised. I am starting to like Keyshawn Davis. And Keyshawn is starting to realize I'm a whole lot better than these niggas that I hang out with. Him, I always messed this boy name up. I don't know why they gave this boy 2 last names. I be want to call him Richardson Hitchison. That ain't his name.
It's not his name. Just Hitchison.
Okay, well, why did they do that? They should have added the O-N on there and made it just official. I'm calling him Richardson Hitchison. Or I'm going to call him Africa. I hate it, but I call him that. I hate that name. Like, what you thought? Keyshawn in Africa is into it, girl.
Well, I wonder where did that come from?
Because I get Richardson, whatever the fuck his name is, Africa was talking about somebody. And Keyshawn took it upon himself and said, I'm the one you speak of. And it just went from there. And then I look up and Keyshawn was like, I ain't Shakur. I need to tell y'all, because a lot of y'all ain't on Twitter, so y'all don't know. I have a plan for 2024 to turn those two against each other.
Friend.
Oh, and it's working. It's working, friend. It is working. So I made a tweet today because my brain just be Twitter-deeding and Twitter-dialing. And I made a tweet that said, Keyshawn can beat Shakur at 135. It's working. It's going to work. Because I want Shakur to see this guy's not really your friend. I want Keyshawn to see this guy's not really your friend. He befriended you because he know you better than him. And when it's time to fight you, he gonna use that, you're my friend, you're my brother. But is he really? And slowly but surely, he gonna see it. I'm on demon time. Shakur needed a hater like me. I'm a quality hater, friend. Quality hater. He's getting some quality fucking hate here. I take my time and think about the shit that I'm saying because I know these messy ass men is screenshotting it and sending it to him.
They are.
And he can't retweet me because he blocked me, so I'm petty and I'm back. So now we blocked each other. So when you try to see my shit, you can't see it. I've been talking so much shit about you, sir.
So you are Shakur Stevenson's Ray Jackson. Is that what you are?
I am. And when I'm telling you, I have been, friend, when I tell you I'm the ace in the hole. It's quality fucking hate. He needs somebody to make him better. He needs somebody to show him this type of shit so he can find it in himself to level up to shut my fucking mouth.
That's what it is. That's what you're doing. And you really are doing this for his own good.
For his own good.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, we shall see. L9, he says, think Tank still beats Devin BOXIANA? I still do. We gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. Mel Cool J, thank you. He says, hey ladies, Dev did his thing. $90 well spent. Where Tank at? Child. Where, oh, where? His little old Tank. We don't know. We don't know. The Mr. OG, Mr. Mont, OG. Thank you so much. He says, unfortunately, BFTV just dropped a video saying Bill just called Matthias's management and they already priced himself out. They want $4 million. Wow. They think Dev is just, I mean, you would think Dev was the cash cow the way people be asking. Isn't that something? Rozilla Jones back up in here. He says, BOXIANA, I had to throw Andy in there too.
He said Andy beat both Keyshawn and Shakur.
Y'all finna have folks trying to find y'all and do something to y'all.
Invite me into the damn dressing room. Because I'm going to give you the hate that you need in your heart to really start your day.
Listen, I told y'all 135 is heated down there. Okay? It's very heated down there. You got Andy Cruz. You have Shakur Stevenson. You have Tank Davis. You have Keyshawn Davis.
We got
Frank Martin. You have Frank Martin. It's a lot. Jose, you got a lot of people down there at 135, y'all. I expect some mixing up next year.
And we better get the motherfucking scrambling because all them belts, minus the one that Shakur got, is all on the table. Everybody need to pick up one now. Like, I'll be, man, hey, call me Shannon Briggs.
Hey.
Over with. Whoever.
That's right. Mortella's down there. Mortella. It's some fire at 135. Okay? We need to see some mixing up. All right? Okay? Yeah. So, on to the co-main events. My friend's good. Oh, my friend loves this boxer. She loves him. Okay? She loves it. Shout out to Andy Cruz. Shout out to Andy Cruz on a good win last night, on a big stage last night as well. But yeah, we're going to Montana Love and Liam Parro. Okay, and the both of us, on Friday, we both picked Liam Parro to beat Montana Love. Montana did something we hadn't seen him do in a long time. He came out without the dog. BOXIANA wanted Liam to kick the dog, but he didn't have a chance because the dog wasn't around.
The only way that we was going to get a fight out of Montana Love, the dog had to be kicked. You had to do something to light a fire in him, and there was no fire. The gas was out. All he is a look. That's it. But he got his ass a job today. I can tell you that much.
Damn.
He's going to a regular hourly establishment after this.
Friend, he beat up Montana so bad. And I saw people saying, Liam been out for a long time, that long layoff. He ain't ready for Montana. Montana gonna come back because that last fight was a horrible showing for him. He got something to prove. All of that. He had he had something to prove. All of it. Montana looked like trash yesterday.
Montana ain't never been that motherfucking good. Montana has never been that good. And every time he come up in an argument, like the people from his city, Montana, no. Montana does not. He don't listen to his corner. He wild when he get frustrated. He ain't got no footwork. He slow. He just piss poor garbage. Basket ass. He's sorry.
He too pretty to be a boxer.
Hold on. Cause when the fuck did he name? First off, when did he get Montana too pretty love? When did he become that?
He been there for a little bit.
Baby, when they said Montana too pretty love, I was like,
well, you the one talking about he can beat Tyson barefoot.
Okay, but see, no, he lost that credential last night because they put him up on the jumbo screen, him and Parro, and he had on lip gloss, the same shade that I got on. This same fucking glass. He had on the glassy. That's not moisturized, sir. That's not shoo moisturized. That is this.
That was gloss.
So what whole shit you stole? Or did she tell you where to buy it? Friend, he suck. He is not good. He is very, I don't know. And then I didn't like his little outfit when he came out. When this little half jacket that he had on, I was like, that's something one of them girls should have on. Alicia Baumgartner's jacket. Because Alicia had on a little crop top jacket he had on a little crop top jacket too. With his stomach all out. Sir, if you don't go take that shit back to Alicia and put it back in her closet, give it to her right now. What the fuck you got on? When they start making these half a goddamn jackets for y'all, it's either gonna be a full coat in this bitch or nothing at all. You might as well just have some pasties on and walk to the ring. I didn't like the half a fucking jacket. I don't like that. And y'all don't need to not make this a thing because I don't like it on nobody. We're gonna get to him later. We're gonna get to him later. I don't like them little half a fucking jackets for men. When boys start wearing crop jackets like that.
Everybody want to be so fashion forward. I wasn't a fan at all. Come in with a nice old school long robe on, or do me a shoe. Put a towel on and put some embroidery on the towel. Keep it simple, child.
This man had on a crop top jacket, and it was very nice. It was very nice. Sir, you didn't. Okay, if you come on out, they should have had a closet in front of his goddamn dressing room door, and he should have walked out that bitch, our friend. Now, there's some level of men that are still going to be men. We have addressed this shit more than once on this show. You specifically said it's a woman that's fucking getting shoo on ashy, right? Ain't no woman help him pick out that fucking outfit. And if she did, she like boys too. That like boys. Don't leave. No, I'm serious, friend. That shit is crazy. I was very much shook it. The lip gloss, the half a jacket. I was mad that he didn't walk out with the damn dog. The dog should have, but see, you know how shit travel around. I know kicking that dog has traveled. Everybody have heard in order for you to get a fight out of Montana Love, you're gonna have to do something to that fucking dog. You ain't gotta kick the dog, pinch the dog, buck up at the dog. You're gonna have to do something to that motherfucking animal to get a fight out of Montana Love. If you're not gonna do that, guess what? Montana gonna get it. I was waiting for him to WWE his ass, and he was about to.
Dog, he put Montana down. And I knew when he got put down that first time, I was like, no. I knew he was gonna get beat, but I didn't know he was gonna make him look like that. He made him look like he didn't belong in the ring with him. I was like,
Montana Love, the co-main.
Montana. He needed that dog. He needed the support dog last night. He needed the dog. He didn't have to walk out with the dog, but I hope the dog was in the back because he needed some support after getting beat up and embarrassed like that. And let me just tell you something. That crowd in Oakland, baby, they was not there for the foolishness. They were not there to get snooze fest to death. So I was like, okay. And their fight was not a snooze fest fight. But, you know, in some of those rounds, the action wasn't as action-like as they wanted it to be. Baby, that crowd in Oakland, keep saying Oakland, the Oakland crowd, they were in San Francisco, but, baby, you knew the crowd was full of Oakland folk because they were not there for the foolishness last night. I heard the boos. I was like, oh, my God, this ain't even – but, see, they had gotten stoppages. They saw Yoshida. They saw Yoshida beat up on Ebony. They saw Omari Jones get the stoppage. So they were already pumped. They weren't there for the foolishness. And they let them know. And so I don't know if Montana heard the crowd and just felt like he was going to start reaching and doing too much. Baby.
They was almost about to start throwing cans at Montana's ass. And he needed a can thrown at his ass.
Honey.
Montana got a job. Montana is going to work. He finna get a nice shirt with a blue puppy on it because he going to Petco. Go back. Friend, don't leave.
Friend, you got him a job at Petco or PetSmart?
PetSmart, one of the two. Whatever his shirt gonna be blue and it's gonna have a puppy on it. That's his damn new job. I don't want to see Montana. Get him off my TV screen and send his ass to Petco where he gonna fit right in. He love fucking dogs. He can help them people that need some fucking help do some real shit. Now he ain't even no fucking supervisor. He one of them he's an associate. He will help bathe your dog if your dog need a bath.
Y'all ain't shit. He could paint the poodle nails. Y'all ain't shit. You hear me? Y'all ain't.
He needs to go. He going to Petco. And I thought, I was like, damn, somebody, PE coach, somebody was saying, like, I got suggestions. People also thought, man, Montana Love needed a job. People were sending me requests on what I should say his job is. I would tell nobody what the fuck he was going to do. Or he'll be a goddamn dog catcher.
Dog walker.
Dog catcher. Dog didn't bit me on the ass. He gonna be Pops for Friday. The dog bit him on the dog. I like dog catcher better. I like dog catcher better than Petco. Either way.
I think Petco, because see, dog catcher, that's too rough for too pretty Montana. He got to be in a controlled environment. I'm thinking PetSmart, Petco, one of them. That's what I'm thinking.
I can get that. But either way, he gonna work around some animals because he don't need to be around no people. He too pretty for people. Damn. Somebody asked him to do, I can't. I'm gonna mess up my nails, girl. I just got these done. Oh, you know he goes get his feet in hand, and ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying because I know y'all heels get a little rough. What I'm saying is, ain't nothing wrong with doing that, but he go every week, friend. Like
he might get a color.
He don't work. He lotions. Like he got a system when he get out the shower. He ain't like the rest of these men. They just get out the shower, draw off, and go. No. It take him about an hour or two to get ready to go somewhere.
Listen, I'm not mad at a man who takes care of himself. I'm just not with the gloss and the color tips and the color on the nails. But please lotion and moisturize feet, ankles, toes, fingers, cracks, and crevices. Please and thank you. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with it. Lay off the color. Lay off the gloss, okay? A nice balm, a little Burt's, a little Carmex, a little Vaseline. Ain't never hurt nobody. But if you got to untwist the cap and squeeze and gloss, yeah, don't. That. And it got a flavor, yeah, don't. No. Leave that to the ladies. Leave that to the ladies with your pretty self. Yeah, shout out to Liam Parro. Again, if you guys don't know who he is, he's a guy from Australia. He's been here. I think this was his 23rd fight. He had an injury. I think he had an ACL injury or something like that had him sidelined for a long time, a little over a year, I think. But he has gotten back. He's been in different camps, sparring, getting good work. If you don't know, this was the guy who was rumored to have hurt Shakur Stevenson in his preparation for De Los Santos. You know, it was a rumor running around that somebody hurt him in sparring. Well, this was the guy, Liam Parro. And Liam went in there and all that sparring work paid off for him because he set Montana on his tail a few times and then the fight was waved off. So I don't know if Montana's going to try to rebound or if he really is going to, go ahead on and seek employment at PetSmart or not. But congratulations to Liam Parro. He's at 140. So those 135 streets are hot, but so are the 140 streets, baby. And that leads us to the main event. Okay, we've been talking about this fight, talking about the lead up to this fight. There's been so much talk. Devin Haney versus Regis Prograis. First of all, let me just say, I wasn't a fan of Devin's jacket last night either.
Friend, I them shorts was fantastic. I say Devin got that shit on. The shoes, phenomenal.
I was mad at them shoes because they started first. Okay, go ahead. I'll talk about it later. Go ahead.
It's fine. Are we still? Do we talk about the jacket already? Like,
no, go ahead. Talk about the jacket because I wasn't a fan.
Why the fuck you got on a puffer jacket, Devin? Go take that shit off. Okay, so I need to know, when did the boys start wanting to wear little clothes? Is it because the girls be doing it? Y'all want to be like, shit, they can do it. Me too.
I love a good ring outfit.
Me too.
I love a good ring outfit. I don't like the short jackets on men folks. I don't. Either have full length robe to the ankles like the old school. You can have a half one. You can have the jacket, but I want it to come past your waist though. Just the short jacket, I just wasn't a fan of the short jacket. I loved the shorts. I was a little nervous about the hanging strings, but whatever. But I love the shorts. Shout out to Amari Jones too. I loved his denim trunks. I like that. But that puffer jacket, it looked robotic. It was a different look. I don't know. All I know is Devin is on his fashion shit. He's his mind and his fashion mind. He be on his own type of time. But shout out to him for doing something different, I guess. I just wasn't a fan of it. But also, shout out to all the hating ass motherfuckers who wanted to run with the joke that he had nail polish on. He did not have on nail polish, okay? Tobler was talking trash. He did not have on nail polish. I know some of y'all don't give a damn, but I didn't want to see that from him, and he didn't have on no nail polish, so stop lying and shit. Now, Regis came out, and I tweeted, Regis' entrance was hard as fuck to me. I don't know what tribal mask and all of that was. He came out with his junior, with his shorty with him. Oh, that's the Rougarou. Then he came out with the big Rougarou in the whole shebang, the whole outfit. Listen, it was all very big time fight environment. I got all the feels. It made me feel like I was finna see some good shit. Okay. A little odd seeing Dev walk out as the challenger, but he was the challenger last night. Okay. Regis as I wasn't a fan. Where was MC Hammer? Why I didn't hear no Hammer throughout the whole telecast? Even when in between fights, I needed to hear some MC Hammer. Why come I didn't hear no please Hammer don't hurt him? Why come I didn't hear no let's get it started? I need somebody who was in the fight. Please let me know if they played some Hammer in the stadium last night. Because if they didn't, I'm mad. I'm plenty pissed off about it. I was listening hard and I didn't hear no Hammer. Did anybody hear Hammer? Richard, I don't care that it's 2023. You have to pay homage to the people. Okay? You cannot have nothing in Oakland music and not have no. Let's get it started.
What no friend? These are new kids.
Who did he come out to? Because I didn't know none of them folks who
I don't know.
Who did Regis come out to?
I don't know that either. Now let me tell you. What I did say was, if Regis would have came out to some old Boosie, I would have turned the motherfucking TV off and not even watched that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. If he would have walked out to set it off or some shit like that, friend, I'm telling you right now, I wasn't watching. I wasn't watching.
I was like, okay,
Mm-mm.
y'all lost some opportunities here with the entrance, with the musical entrances, because I wasn't familiar with the person that Dev came out to, and I was not familiar with the person that Regis came out to. Now I know I'm not a youngster, so I don't know what the youngsters is listening to. I'm just saying the beat to get the crowd popping. Let me say, look, y'all dropped the ball on that a little bit, just a little bit. Anywho, so we get to the fight. All right. All the particulars. Shout out to the young lady who sang the national anthem because she sang down. She sang the house down, baby. Loved her silvery, glittery blazer thingamajiggy. Kudos to you, girl. It was great. But first of all, let me get some super chats because I believe I have missed some. Let's see. Mm. Average boxing fan. He says BOXIANA is so fire. Yes, she is. My friend is fire. And Lawrence RBE, he says, ladies, do you think Dev will have KO power at 140? We're going to talk about that. We're gonna. And Rodzilla Jones came back. He says, my boy had on the baby fat. You know, it. I wasn't a fan. Uncultured Jay, he says, I almost didn't believe what I saw. An ass whooping of epic proportions. 140 looking good. In the Rick Owens too. That Loma fight paid differently. He's always in Rick Owens. He likes Rick Owens a lot. He wears Rick Owens a lot. Devin Bell, he came back and he says, we done been through this, Nik J. Ain't nobody trying to hear no damn MC Hammer, 40 or too short. Forget y'all. Forget y'all. Forget you, Devin Bell. I wanted to hear some Hammer. I did. Okay, so now listen. I figured it was Rick Owens that Dev had on, because that's who he had on the last time. He liked Rick a lot. Anyway, we get to the fight. Okay, all the talking has been done. These two brothers got to meet in the ring. And when the bell rings, y'all, Dev looked good than a motherfucker last night. I ain't gonna even try to talk around it. Dev was on his shit last night. Okay? Dev was on his shit so tough last night, it wasn't even funny. You know how it wasn't even funny? Had to shut Tim Bradley silly self all the way up. He talked all this shit. He gave us every scenario why Dev was gonna lose. All this shit. Dev was on his shit so tough last night. He was in there having good fun. Good fun. Originally, I was like, Dev, stop telling the people that Regis is a bum and that you gonna, stop talking that shit to him because you're gonna have to perform like that. Dev said, hold my beer. I got this shit. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna walk it like I talk it. And he did everything he said he was gonna do except knock him out. And that was by choice. And we gonna talk about it. Friend, how did you feel about that fight? How did you feel about the performance? Lord Jesus knows I love Regis. And I hated to see him get done like that. But it was necessary. It was necessary.
Well, I do say I was very, very, very much surprised. I did think Regis, I thought Regis was going to look better. No, I'm lying. Let me stop lying, y'all. It's Sunday. I told y'all what was going to happen. We was going to get in that bitch and see Reginald motherfucking Prugaroos. Reginald Prugaroos showed up last night. And when he walked in the arena, it was crazy because a lot of people don't realize how people from the South are, like our demeanor when we go like thinking of some shit. When Regis got off that van, I was like, oh shit. It's finna be some shit. And then he walked forward, and then I look behind him and I see Scrappy. Scrappy, what in the goddamn gigolo 70s pimp? What you got on? Scrappy. What?
Scrappy was in there looking like Prince Rogers Nelson.
I was so fucking confused at Scrappy. I was like, Scrappy, no, where's your jumpsuit at? Anyways, I thought Regis was on some bullshit when he got off that goddamn van. So we get in the arena. Devin walk out fast. First, I'm not used to that. I hate that little fucking jacket he had on. But them shorts was winning for something. I love them 100%. The shoes, I love them 100%. He looked ready. He got in the ring, took his little half a jacket off. I was like, okay, Devin, you look great. Okay. Regis walked out. He had his mini me with him. And you know what's crazy? I love to see kids that look just like their parents. That little boy is literally the 100 splitting image of Regis program. They came out with their twin voodoo masks. I was like, okay, the Rougarous is on the way. He got in the ring, love Regis's outfit. I was like, okay, red and black, he on some murder shit tonight. All right, let's go for it. Bell ring. Who is this new motherfucking Devin Haney? Who is this? Who is this? And immediately the timeline on Twitter lit the fuck up. Motherfucker said somebody need to test him. Who is this new Devin Haney? Who is this guy? That fucking 5 pounds was very, very noticeable in this fight. Devin looked great. I'm overly happy that he performed the way he did. It got so bad to where I was like, I kind of want them to stop this because I don't want to see Regis get beat up like this. I come on here and I be joking and shit, but like for real, y'all, that was my neighbor. Like I remember the animal that he was when they first came to Houston. So for me to see him how he is now, I'm sad about it. Y'all know I make a lot of jokes, but I'm a crybaby and all that shit too. So it really hurt my feelings to see Regis get beat up like that. I wanted it to stop. I was glad. I know we're gonna talk about it. We'll get back to it. So I'm glad he didn't knock him out. It would have added a whole lot of injury to me to see him knock him out, but people wanted it. He punished Regis very bad, and I don't think he wanted to do that to Regis. I think it just had to be done because it was his first fight. He beat Regis so bad. Regis got in the after fight press was like, that boy good. That boy good. I wasn't expecting him to be that good. That boy good. And like Regis a real ass, like, you know what I'm saying? He just a real ass dude. Like all of the events, the fight, Regis' face and head starting to swell. Like I was like, oh my God, Harry up in this. Devin got caught in round 12, but like it didn't even phase him. Regis didn't have nothing for Devin. He had nothing. I thought he was gonna at least pinch him once. He didn't even pinch him once. And I felt bad. I didn't want it to be like that, but the end result kind of like moved me. I love to see how Bill hugged Regis after that fight. And he was whispering in his ear. And I hope he told him some good information, but all of them learned something about each other. And who I want to see now, because he just did ran away. Oh, stripping ass, gigolo ass, bum ass, bitch ass Tolbert. Where he at? You embarrassed, ain't you? You embarrassed because y'all thought Devin Haney was a hoe in real time. Everybody played in that. Devin pillow fisted and he weak. Is he really? Or maybe that 135 weight cut was just killing him too much. But see, we don't know what we're talking about. Y'all don't watch this show. I've been saying for the last couple of weeks, these fucking weight cuts is killing these dudes in these divisions. If they fight closer to they walk around weights, they wouldn't be having to do all this starving and struggling to get down to where they supposed to be. We saw a full Devin Haney last night. And I think Devin Haney gonna be 100% fine at 147.
Well, there you have it. Okay, I'm gonna get these super chats and then I'm gonna give y'all my little assessment of the fight, what happened and what didn't happen, and why I think it didn't happen. Okay. So Callie, the Cali Enigma, he came in. Thank you. He says, "Oh, boy must be young because the base still rock with everyone. Old boy name. I'm from the town East Oakland. Okay, must be young, huh, Callie? Hey, writing yogi. She says Bill Haney proving to be an asset. Devin was prepared. Hello, beautiful friends. Hey, girl. Hey. Mel Cool J came back. He says Trill Bill, trainer of the year. Yay area. He's a damn show candidate. To all you hating ass out here who got something different to say, he's a definite candidate.
And definitely. And for the people that are in here, we got a few people in here. Y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button because I know we about 8 people away from our 4K goal. So just go ahead and tap that subscribe button if you here and you like the content, because this is what we always do. We didn't choose today just to do it. So go ahead. Y'all can get us the 4K really tonight because technically all we need is 10 people.
Y'all come on in the room, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. And while you in here, go ahead and share the episode, please and thank you. Richard D, he came in, he says, all Dev's opponents got into survival mode mid-fight. Yeah, that power that he don't have. There's something that's making them. Yeah, Vontae too clean. He says to the queens. And why is everybody protecting Tank, the big gorilla? I don't know, because he the man. Richard D came back. He says, if you step to Dev and trade with him, you getting a TKO. That's we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. Ronaldo Jimenez, he says Haney versus Regis. When pillow punching chin in private school kids beat a man that had it hard in public school and got it out the mud and no struggle. All that, Rolando. All of that. Okay. So listen, I ain't trying to. I like Regis, so this ain't to him specifically. But I don't never want to hear nobody use that as no talking point to build up no fight again ever in life. Okay, we don't want to hear nothing about that. Okay, that is a null and void statement. Okay, that what Devin did last night ought to make all of y'all never say that again, ever. Okay, my boy was just on his A game last night. He was on his top tier shit. I could tell when he walked to the room, even in that little bitty jacket, he had a different kind of confidence about him. He was at home. He was feeling good. He was in the moment, and it wasn't too big for him. I was concerned about that on Friday. I told y'all I was concerned about it. But during the weigh-in, I saw him calm himself, gather himself. So I knew he was capable of doing it. And he did it in the ring. First round was a very good round for both boxers. Could have given it to Regis. But baby, the second round came, and from that point on, that's the only round that was questionable, was round 1. From round 2 to 12, it was a complete shutout. I was like my friend. I felt a little bad for Regis when he got knocked down with a nice straight right. Did y'all say my guy, he don't have no power? He didn't wind up on that. It wasn't a power punch. It was just a nice, quick, straight right. Boop. Caught him off guard, bent the knee, sit him on his pockets. Easy work. I think around round 4, 5, 6, I was thinking to myself, Devin gonna knock him out. I knew Devin could knock him out. The times that he had Regis hurt, he didn't pounce. He eased up. He played it cautious because he knows that Regis is still a very dangerous puncher. Okay? You don't want to get caught like you did with Ramirez. You don't want that for your life. You don't. And the one thing that we all knew real quickly was that Regis wasn't finna give up. I was listening to him in that corner. They were asking him, did he want to continue? Hell yeah, I want to fight. Yeah, he wasn't finna.
You better tell me something.
Listen, he is New Orleans through and through. He ain't no quitter, damn it. He was just overmatched. And once, I want to say around 7, 8, I heard Bill Haney in the corner. And Bill Haney said, not yet. Not yet. Don't get him yet. Not yet. So I was expecting it later. But I'm going to tell y'all what I really think. I really think both camps did an outstanding job building up this fight. And I really think Devin could have knocked Regis out had he pressed forward. I just think he respected him enough not to have him on the screen as a meme, like he said he was gonna do. I really think Bill and Devin, and probably more so Bill, because Devin was listening to everything Bill said. Had Bill said push it and go get him, he would have gotten him. I really do believe that. But I think Bill, and to my friend's credit, when she said after the fight, Bill went over, he talked to Regis and he whispered something in his ear. He might have told him, I held him off because I respect you like that. I didn't want to see you out on. I didn't want to see you looking up at the stars. My guy could have ended the night early, y'all. That's how well he was looking. That's how smooth he was operating last night. He was on some shit last night. He was on his big boy. I'm comfortable here. I'm in my element. This is it. And Regis was a prime dog. He tried. He did his very BESS, but that long ass jab just wouldn't let him get through. Every time he tried, Devin made his ass pay. That is how you make a man pay for reaching. Boop boop. Boop boop. I was like, oh god damn, Regis, move your head, Regis, move, man, move. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. And I hated to see Regis get done like that, but it had to be done. I'm glad that he didn't knock him out. I know everybody was like, you should have knocked him out. He said, I knew he wasn't going to do it. That's you motherfuckers saw the same fight I saw. You know, if he had wanted to, he had Regis hurt several times. Not just once. In a knockdown, he wasn't hurt. He was just caught off guard. But he had them bells ringing several times. Okay. Boy put on a master class. Okay. My guy said, ain't nobody finna fight him. Shakur not finna fight Devin. Tank Show ain't finna fight Devin. They not finna fight that boy. Not him. This dude that I saw tonight, they not finna fight him. They not gonna fight him. I was like, you don't think so? He was like, hell no. That boy, not him. Not after what he just did tonight. Nope. I was like, damn. But then I hear Tank's trainers talking about they want to see Devin in boots. What in the hell? What in the whole hell? So what are we talking about here? We just go ahead, friend.
Oh no, nothing, friend. Nothing, friend.
What do you think about what do you think about Devin not getting the knockout? What do you think about? Do you think he should have pressed forward? Taking aside your feelings for Regis, do you think he should have pressed for the knockout? What do you think was going on with that?
No, I don't think. I think that those two are going to be friends. And I think that if he would have knocked him out, it would have ruined it. So I don't think that he should have knocked him out. I'm glad it ended the way that it ended. I was happy that it ended the way that it ended, and everybody left with, I ain't gonna say a smile on their face, but you know what I'm saying. Everybody left okay because Regis damn near was about to see the upper room a couple of times, and everybody can say Devin ain't got no power. Regis told y'all. Regis said he got a lot more power than what y'all think. And we said that something must be keeping these people in check because Devin be beating them.
Um, yeah, he be beating them. Okay, he be beating them. And at the same time, he ain't beating no slouches either. Okay. So this is his second fight with a lefty. Tank Davis is also a lefty. What a coincidence. So he's fought Lomachenko, the so-called master technician, the Matrix, great footwork, great boxing skills in a damn good close fight, but he beat him. Okay. In my mind, it was unquestionable. He beat that man. And if we're being really honest, a weight drained version of him beat Lomachenko. So then he moves up to 140. He's more comfortable there, weight wise. But he gets in the ring with a devastating puncher in Regis' program. Okay. So he gets to work on some other things. All right. Devin's 1-2 was on point last night. That 1-2, that 1-2-3, he was letting them bitches go last night. Okay. I don't want to hear nobody talking about Devin and running because that's a lie. That's a whole lie. Y'all can't tell me that. Y'all can't tell me that. It's a whole lie. He stepped to Loma. He stepped to Regis. He just know how to get the hell out the way. He knew how to frustrate the hell out of Regis. Regis couldn't get set because the jab wouldn't let him. It was just a really good performance, y'all. I mean, an absolute wonderful performance. He did what he told y'all he was going to do. He showed y'all that there are levels.
And you know what? I hate it because it did come back to be true. He said, I'm going to show y'all this nigga is a bum. And I feel bad because Regis was in his after fight presser and he was like, I got to go back and I got to get better. But first, I'm going to take my family on vacation. Friend, when he said going on, I told y'all, Regis be fighting to take his kids to Disney World.
I thought about you when he said that.
When he said, I guess I'm going to go on vacation, I say, goddamn, Regis. So prove me wrong one fucking time that y'all not going to go on vacation after a fucking fight. That's why that goddamn boy of his, he think he runs shit. My daddy will whoop your ass and I'm going to go on vacation after he do it.
I know that must be a horrible feeling, though, to get outclassed like that in front of your kids. I want y'all to bring them kids ringside. Stop doing that.
I told you, remember?
Luis Ortiz.
Conversation. Luis Ortiz had them goddamn girls in that audience crying like they was at his funeral. And they was on the front row looking at their daddy's body in the casket.
It was awful.
Y'all stop taking these kids to these fucking events. Matter of fact, if you in your prime or you before your prime, hadn't got really into your prime, BOXIANA got a little bit of advice for you. Fuck them kids. They can wait. Kids ruin everything. They will ruin everything. You can't be focused on that. You ain't Bud. You ain't Earl. You can't be doing that you can't do it. You can't. Y'all, a lot of y'all ain't conditioned for that yet. Y'all still babies. You know what I'm saying? Like you 2019, 2021 having a family and shit. Sir, you don't even know that the grass get green real early in the morning. Y'all don't know shit. A baby? Don't fuck up your career. That's why Bam is finna get beat by Sonny. Y'all got The
88 Sports Talk friend. Don't you say that. 88 Sports Talk. Haney took away his left hand. Do you know how hard that is to do with a southpaw? And one of those things he did was that straight right and uppercuts. Let's say what he was feeling so good in there, 88, that he was, I don't want to say trying new things, but he was trying things that I know he probably works on in sparring, but he actually tried them in the ring. Regis got a chin because he got caught with that uppercut, that first one. But when he threw that second one from way back yonder, I was like, Devin, that's how comfortable he was in there.
Okay, wait, stop, pause. Guess what we did, y'all?
We made it. We made it.
We did it.
Hey, 4K. Oh, y'all. We're on the show and we made it to 4K subscribers. Yay, us. Yay. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all.
Okay, now we need to be at 200K by tomorrow.
By in the morning.
You know what I'm saying?
200K by in the morning. Okay.
And I just because we celebrating don't mean I'm gonna let some of these comments go past. I said what I said. The light-skinned African UK man is finna whoop some ass. Y'all can bet on it.
Well, Richard D came back. He says Dev has fought 3 southpaws using 3 different styles. Richard D, talk to him. My guy is in there getting prepared for his moment because it's coming. It's coming because the talk then got to tank. The talk has gotten to him, and I'm glad it has. It's coming. I already said 2024. I said they kicking the door in with the new promotional company, the new outlet. I said it. Tank is probably going to take a tune-up in his first fight, but Devin and Tank, they're coming in 2024. They're going to be the second fight, the second Tank fight of next year. I just feel that in my spirit, and that's what I'm sticking with. Also, Robert Jackson. Oh, let's see. Richard D came back. He says Tank's biggest mistake is allowing Dev to get better. Hey, Richard, talk to the people. Robert Jackson says, congrats to Devin. Tank is a cherry-picking dwarf. Well, goddamn. Golly. Sir, did you have to call him a dwarf? Jesus. Okay, well, I mean, he is a little man. He is a little man. He want to be the big gorilla, but he's a small man. But yes, y'all. I was so proud of Devin because I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was nervous initially. Before the fight, I always get nervous when the guys I like have a big fight, but this was a different kind of nervousness because I like both of them, and I knew somebody was gonna have to take an L last night, and so my biggest concern was how the L was going to be administered. Because in my heart of hearts, I knew Devin was going to outclass Regis. He just better fundamentally. Too much for him to overcome. He did the best he could. He did the best he knew how to do. But when Devin when he made the comment, "You started boxing when I turned pro," that kind of summed it up. You know, you can only get away with so much power and overpowering people and being the stronger guy. But at some point, you know, your skills have to kick in. And he's just lacking. He said he had been working on some things, but it just was too much to overcome. Devin Haney was on his A+ game last night. He was not going to be denied in his hometown, which I loved seeing him shine there. Hopefully they'll be able to take more fights back up to the Bay Area. And I just thought it was a really good night of boxing. Whether you were watching the pay-per-view show or the card on ESPN that was free, we got some good action-packed boxing last night, y'all. We really did. So shout out to DAZN, shout out to Devin and Bill and Tobler and Regis because they sold the hell out of this fight. I hope the pay-per-view numbers do as well as the live gate. I really, really do. And from my understanding, it's supposed to be some type of large announcement that's coming this week. pertaining Devin Haney. I don't know what's about to happen because there's been rumblings of him doing some business with the guys over in Saudi. So we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Friend, do you have any other did we miss anything?
No, we didn't miss nothing. I just want to remind y'all, Friday, the takeover begins. My cuss friend, Shadesha Green, is finna knock the wig off Franchon DeJean Cruz. You heard me? Y'all heard it here first. My friend is coming for her guts, her glory. Y'all guess who I'm friends with? I'm friends with y'all favorite person, and she love her some us. And I say us, she love her some us. I can't wait till I get her to come here. Y'all gonna be like, oh my God, these girls is really working. I really be in my bag with this boxing shit, y'all, for real. Like, I just don't come in here and be like, just talking. I really be in my bag. These boxes really fuck with us. But we have our own little content, how we do stuff. So we really don't need no interviews. Technically, they just a plus. So we gonna be bringing some stuff to y'all. Shout out to
Rashid. We do have to talk about this.
What?
Friend, tell the people what you thought about Sean Porter's outfit yesterday.
Listen, this is how I know we reach one, teach one. Because first it was Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant came right out and stole my shit. It got me right, and I still can't get him back for it. Not even yet. So when you can't fight him, you got to join him. Sean Porter, my dear brother, this was 100% better than what the fuck it was last week. Now, let me tell you, we need to work on a few things because that tie was musty. It ain't got to be so big, Sean. I know what you like, but it ain't got. He got one of them pastors that got husbands. He got one of them ties. I don't like that.
Did you say the pastors that got hooked?
He got one of them, and I don't like that. It's too big in the throat area. Yeah, you heard me right. Listen, I know a pastor with a husband, and he wear them neck things like that. Okay. Either way, it's too much. And it was black and white, and he had on like denim leather jeans. It was a whole outfit, friend. I was very confused. Like, he got me like juicy mouth at the mouth thinking about it because I ain't gonna roll up on the sides though. I'm just saying, I was very much confused at what the tie was doing, but he on a black hat, a solid black shirt. He had on a red denim leather vest and red denim leather pants. Sean Porter, you didn't see Sean's outfit?
It was
Denim leather.
Okay.
I was 100% better. Just the tie. He could have did that without the tie, left the hat. Like,
okay, so the outfit, I wasn't upset with the vest, with the pants. Now, I wasn't even upset with the shoes. At least they were, in the same color scheme. So I was cool with that. He lost me them ties, just the whole wide neck tie. I'm not a huge fan. Not. But at least it was still in the color scheme. It was still in the color scheme.
Much. He should have had on a solid color tie. That white, the color that was on the tie didn't match with shit.
It was black and white and something. It was off a little bit. Just a solid timing.
And you know what I don't like?
What?
It's time now, Sean. It's time. You ain't fighting no more. Not the braids.
What?
It ain't braids. I want him to get that jaw realigned, them teeth. I need him to line them bitches back up because the years that he sucked his thumb in the pacifier, they just said, fuck it, we gonna stay like this forever. He sucked the pacifier till he was at least 12. He got that same mouth that T.I. boy got, that light-skinned garlic knot. Him. he got that same mouth that that boy got, and they just had a big dispute because his parents said he sucked the pacifier till he was 12, and his mouth reflects that. It's time for Sean to get them bitches lined up now. He's being seen too much for him to still have that same mouth as the garlic knot. I don't understand that. Okay, friend. Thank y'all for coming. We're very, 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 very grateful, you guys. Um, we made it to 4K, you guys. Me and my friend that came from another channel that loved each other so much to say, you know what, we could do this on our own. And look at us, y'all. We big girls. Yay, we did it. 200K by tomorrow. Y'all, 5K gonna be a breeze. Once we get to 5K, it's gonna be looking real different around here. I ain't gonna say I ain't gonna act like I don't know y'all, but
She is.
I am. Y'all what's up with me. I ain't gonna, hey, never gonna change on y'all, man. I'm gonna always be the same person. You never know what to expect out of me. So I appreciate y'all. We love y'all for real.
We do. We really do. The only thing that I would have wanted, and this is where I am at this point. Listen, Sean, we talked about this. I don't know if you got my message on Twitter, but I want you to, if you're gonna have the hair, okay, an edge up is a must. So I'm taking it that he wore the hat because I could see around the edges that it wasn't sharp and fresh. So I'm assuming he didn't have an edge up again. And we had talked bad about him not having no edge up the last time. So he decided just to put a hat on. Well, the hat was okay. But Sean, you know you finna be on TV. Big dog, get you a fresh edge. And actually, I want you to wear the hair out because I'm sick of them braids. Do something different with the braids. You don't have to necessarily have braids. You can have singles. You can, I mean, get you some The Do mousse. It's at Target, it's at Walmart, but it's called The Do. They have two kinds. You can get the regular Do, or you can get the Do, the honey line, the crazy sexy curls. But it will have your curls popping. You don't have to do much. Now listen. Get you some Do. I'm gonna just say that. Get you some Do and do some different stuff. Sean, hit us up. We could have you because you listen. I saw the comment that you made. You said you a free agent. You be on all the platforms, Sean. You be on the Zone. You slide over with PBC. I don't know. I don't even know. You might have been on ESPN. Whatever. You get around. Sean, you cannot be looking half-assed.
And he can't go over there to ESPN. You know, him and Timothy Bradley want to fight.
Well, I want him to beat Tim up. I want him to beat Tim's ass. I want him to beat Tim's ass.
Right back of that goddamn milk dud. Somebody just need to sneak Tim and just walk up on him and put a plastic bag around his head and tie that bitch up and let him figure it the fuck out. Because you know his hands and his head don't work together. I don't like no Timothy Bradley. Before we go, I need y'all to know, because I told my friend this earlier. 2024 is coming. My schedule is really messed up towards the end of this year, so I'm not going to be able to do it now. 2024, January, I'm starting a petition. I want Mark Kriegel. I want Joe Tessitore. And I want Timothy Bradley all fired. I'm just trying to get 1,000 signatures. So if you see that petition going around, sign it, because I want them going off the air immediately. So 200K by tomorrow, petition coming soon. Y'all have a great night and all that stuff, because the Cowboys is losing.
You a lie. You a big old lie. The Cowboys are winning 70-3. Barely. Okay. No, barely. It's not barely. It's not barely. It's not barely. No, we're winning. We're winning. Okay. We're winning. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming out. Thank y'all so much for real for the folk. Hey, I saw all of y'all coming through here. Bella Bullet, Dank Father, Miss KO, Mr. Ish Bikes, I Am Your Mind, Darius, Brandon Calhoun, Texas 16, always all of y'all. all of y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming through. We're ending the year, completing our goal of 4K. Listen, in 2024, we want to rack them up. We need y'all to continue to share the content, like the content. Make sure you hit the like button either on your way in or on your way out. And keep rolling, because in 2024 we got some stuff coming. We rebranding, we doing some stuff. Y'all gonna get to see a little extra from your girls. So keep riding with us. We got y'all covered. We're gonna bring y'all this boxing news like only we can. You know, it's a lot of people on YouTube. And shout out to all the content creators. You know, we know it's difficult to do this. Stop being like that, friend.
Hell no. My friend nice to y'all. I don't give a fuck about that shit. That shit y'all be talking. If I don't see y'all ass in here fucking with us, I don't come over there and fuck with y'all shit. I don't give a damn about what y'all talking about. Fuck y'all. Queens of boxing over everybody. In the ring with Christine them over every fucking body. The rest of y'all can kiss my goddamn ass. Because I only see a few of y'all. Shout out to Drew Titan and KO, KQKC come through this bitch. 7-8 being here. The rest of y'all.
BFTV.
You know, I can't leave off BF. You know, I'm not leaving off BF. The rest of y'all, though, nobody give a fuck about y'all goddamn. Oh, Keon being here every now and then.
Everything Boxer being here. Yeah, he come in. He come in. Yes.
The rest of y'all, my friend is being too nice. Y'all content suck. Fuck with Queens of the Rings. We gonna give you what you need. Free promotion. My friend finna knock a bitch wig off next week. Y'all finna get the best of me. You heard me? Racking them up in the back, friend. Racking them up in the back.
What she said. What she said. What she said.
Oh, Stormy, I'm not leaving you out either, Stormy, because I know you'll send a paragraph to me. I don't want the paragraph. Stormy, I'm not talking about you. Okay?
And Opulent LD either. He always in here. And he got, I think
he don't care. Are we counting that? LD, we ain't counting you. You ain't counting you. So don't even include yourself in that. The rest of y'all, though.
What she said.
Friend finna knock a bitch wig, and we finna be on to some good boxing in December. So
y'all come back and see us Friday. Because Friday show will probably be a watch along. Yeah. Okay, because Shadae is fighting on Friday. So y'all definitely don't want to miss that show. Okay. We'll see y'all Friday. Thank you so much. Love y'all. Have a great rest of the week. DC4 Live! DC4 Live!